What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another review. We got the second ever Godzilla movie. We're going over Godzilla Raids Again from 1955. We will be talking spoilers. This is also part of, we're doing a Godzilla movie every single day in anticipation for Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. If you guys want to go around different reviews, if you're watching this in the future, I have to do all the reviews, go look around. I'm going to talk about all of them. We just did Godzilla 1954 yesterday. There are spoilers on this, just like I said, so leave a like, leave a comment, and turn on those post notifications so you can see when other reviews come out. Godzilla Raids Again, 1955 by Mr. Motoyoshi Oda. I hope I said it correctly. This is his first and I think only attempt, a crack at a Godzilla movie. This is coming off the Godzilla, the very first Godzilla, the classic horror movie Godzilla. So when you come back, there's always some type of iffy feeling about a sequel and what are they going to explore in this. Really, it's interesting because this movie doesn't really get like a lot of buzz when you talk about, oh, what's your favorite Godzilla movie? You know, you get your any of the Heisei films or Final Wars. You never really hear Godzilla Raids Again, the second one. I was like, when I put this on, I wasn't even excited for it. I don't remember too much about it. And I wasn't really excited for it, but honestly, I think this is an underrated Godzilla movie. It's not terrible. In this movie, we have a first. This is his first kaiju that he's facing. Oh my god, I say it perfectly in my head, but when I say it out loud, it doesn't sound right. Anguirus, I think that's how I say it in my head. Anguirus, who's like a little armadillo guy. The plot, there's another Godzilla. That's really the plot of the movie. There's another Godzilla, and you know what? This time, he's straight beefing with Anguirus. The first time you see Godzilla, he is literally straight beefing with him. They're beefing so hard that they fall off the cliff and into the water. That's how hard they're fighting. It's just they were really at each other's throats. That's mainly the plot. Godzilla is fighting Anguirus. He ends up smoking him literally, and then Japan, they have to figure out how to stop him again. Despite the Godzilla stuff, there is like a love triangle in the movie that doesn't even get resolved, really. It doesn't even get resolved toward the end of the movie. It's kind of just left on a strand of like, there should be another episode of this, and they don't really continue it. It's like the two guys, and it's like a Pearl Harbor situation almost, but not really. Not one of them. Well, I mean, one of them does die, but it's not like he died and then his best friend got with the girl. It wasn't really like that. It was more like while they were alive, so it's kind of weird in the first place. Anyway, let's talk about Godzilla. This Godzilla design, I think they slimmed down the original suit, and this is one of the designs that doesn't look too great. He does have like this weird flat looking derpy face. He's a lot more agile though because he is fighting Anguirus. This is the first time he's in a fight, and honestly the fight sequences were not too bad. They the sped up nature of it makes it look like there are two squirrels in the backyard just going at each other. I feel like in this movie you don't really feel the sense of scale. Maybe because of how fast they're moving, they just seem like I said, like two squirrels in the backyard fighting because they're moving really fast. I think the fighting was fine though. Like it was entertaining for the most part. He got literally smoked them. But I think my favorite parts about this movie are how the Japanese military was able to effectively stop Godzilla two times. I want to see when I get to the more other reviews, how many like the army stopping Godzilla two separate times in the same movie. The first time they let him out of Japan with the lights, and they were luring him with the lights, and the only reason he came back was because Anguirus was lured by the lights in a weird way. If Anguirus wasn't even in the movie, Godzilla, they would have got him. They would have been fine. He would have been out of there. And then at the end with the whole trapping him with an avalanche, genius. Like Japan's military, they went off in this movie. And this might be like, I want to say it now until I get proven later, but Japan's military, I think, that has been the best in this movie. And we'll see for the rest of the Godzilla movies when we get to them. But they were really effective in stopping him. And I thought that was pretty cool. That's one of my two favorite moments when they stop him and they put him in the avalanche. Or they actually stuck him in a painting. That's why they stuck him in a painting at the end of the movie. And highlights from the movie, other than them, the Japanese army like kicking ass in this movie, the song at the beginning in the title sequence was a banger. Was a straight banger. But Godzilla Raids Again, underrated. Here's my review for it right here, talking about the Japanese military. Underrated Godzilla movie. I don't think it should be really forgotten. It's forgotten because it's in between the very first Godzilla and then King Kong versus Godzilla versus the first like marquee matchup. The love story, I don't really remember too many aspects about it, so it could be forgettable. Could have overall maybe tied into like Godzilla and the kaiju or something like that, but this is the first time they were fighting, and I think they're starting to slowly get in. This is when they start slowly to get into Godzilla just being like a brawler. Overall, Underrated Godzilla movie. Not really one of the better ones, but we'll see where that ranks up when I put them ranked up. Right here, I'll just put the 2 Godzillas. It's under Godzilla, the first one. So that's what it looks like right now. Let me know if you guys like this movie. This is one of your favorite ones. Not really one of mine. But we'll see where it ends up on the overall ranking. Next up, we're going to be doing King Kong versus Godzilla. That will be tomorrow. I hope to see you guys there. Hope to you guys, if you're in the future, watch any other reviews. And make sure you subscribe and you turn on those post notifications. I'll catch you, hopefully, in the next video. Deuces, y'all. Yer.